years ago, our founders had a vision to build a world-class Pan-African bank to contribute to the economic development and financial integration of Africa. At that time, it was just West Africa. And Mr. President, I need to thank you on behalf of all of us for the role that ECOWAS played in bringing this institution to reality. Indeed, this building was designed with our customers in mind. In this new building, you can be assured of better facilities for smooth operations and a befitting ambience for conducting your business with us. I would like to thank His Excellency, the President of Ghana, for honoring our invitation. It's indeed a privilege to have you here, and I assure you that we will continue to work as an institution to contribute our quota to the building of the nation, Ghana. Mr. President, I've watched you on YouTube sent to me by friends across Africa. I've watched you on YouTube that are sent to me by people of African origin across the world. I watch your YouTube when you address the governors in the United States. Although I did not vote for you, not being a Ghanaian, Mr. President, I can claim you as my president as well. Mr. President, Africa cannot advance in its development effort without a consistent and sound financial intermediation agenda. Unfortunately, sir, our march in this direction has been fraught with a lot of challenges and I dare say opposition from people like me, ourselves. Mr. President, we become our own enemies when we borrow from banks and don't pay back. The high non-performing loan is not only in Ghana, as I've said earlier, Mr. President, you are now our president across the continent. This high non-performing loan is a bigger issue for us, it's a painful ulcer to the financial system. Sir, we have talented people that are evenly distributed across the world. Our problem is opportunity. Our talented people, because of the huge write-offs of loans, are not able to get loans from banks. Mr. President, with everything I've listened to on YouTube, I thank you. I know you will do it.
Headquarters building adds to that brand by providing good customer experience and should help to create high customer loyalty, trust, and goodwill for the bank. It also demonstrates EcoBank's confidence in the Ghanaian economy and the investments that the bank is willing to make in the Ghanaian market. I say congratulations to the board of directors, the management, and staff of EcoBank Ghana for this accomplishment. Mr. Chairman, let me use this platform to encourage industry players to respond to these improvements in the macroeconomy and lower lending rates. This would go a long way to catalyze the gains made and help strengthen and promote stronger economic growth, job creation, and general prosperity. I should at this point respond to some of the news developing this morning, just to clarify that the Bank of Ghana has not given approval to the purported takeover or through the pledging of shares of the Agricultural Development Bank to Unibank. The bank has also noted the challenges in the microfinance sector and would like to assure the public that it is taking steps to address these challenges through our monitoring of the microfinance institutions. We have also held a number of meetings with shareholders and management of the affected institutions. Together with the government, the bank is working on a comprehensive reform program to address the challenges in the microfinance sector and strengthen regulatory and supervisory oversight. Meanwhile, for the avoidance of doubt, the bank will today publish the list of microfinance institutions in general compliance with the Bank of Ghana's guidelines. Once again, on this note, let me extend our warmest congratulations to EcoBank Ghana Limited on the opening of this brand new edifice.
It's a very happy day for all of us to come here to commission this magnificent edifice which is commemorating the growth and the success of EcoBank in Ghana. We're talking about a Pan-African bank with a very strong Ghanaian involvement and participation. And this bank essentially has been run by Ghanaians since 1993. It is a big testament to the capacity of Ghanaians, given the opportunity, to be able to bring about progress and development in our country. I think all of us here are aware where we are. The collective determination to turn our economy around and bring progress and prosperity to our people. I will continue to say it. There is no reason for Ghana to be where it is today if in the past appropriate policy and the proper management of our public finances had been upheld. We cannot cry over spilt milk. What we're required to do at this stage is to chart a path for the future. And that is what, in my modest way, I'm been attempting to do. To put a project before us that says that we are capable of developing this country with our resources and with the human material that we have. That if we have that focus, it is the focus that requires us to pursue sensible policy, to be prepared to have an honest dealing of our public finances. I believe, and I continue to believe, that the sky is the limit for this country. But I would like to reiterate some of what the governor of the bank said. One of the key tenets of the Ghana Beyond Aid project is to give freedom to private enterprises and to promote private sector-led growth to the Ghanaian economy. In the first budget of my government, the 2017 Asempa budget, we eliminated 14 taxes, which we call nuisance taxes, in order to create a breathing space for the business community. In the first year of government, the Ministry of Finance has seen to it that we maintain fiscal discipline. A deficit of 9.3%, which we inherited in 2017, in the course of 2017, has come down to 5.6. The projection is that this year we will go even further down to 4.5%. This process of restoring fiscal discipline to our economy has gone along also with the Bank of Ghana maintaining tight hold over our monetary policy. And the result is a growing improvement in our macroeconomy, which is becoming stronger by the day. We've seen inflation decline from 15.6% in 2016 to 11.8% in 2017, and now at the end of January at 10.3%. The monetary policy rate has also been falling from 25.5% in 2016 and now stands at 20%. The 91-day Treasury bill rate has also been falling from 16.4% in 2016 and now stands at 13.4%. But banking lending rates to the private sector has remained stubbornly high, averaging between 31.7% and 29.3% within the same period. The gap between what is happening to the decline in inflation and the rates being charged by the private bank that gap is a back we have to bridge. And if we are to give really substantial compliment to the vision that we all share of Ghana as a free, entrepreneurial, and globally competitive economy, my challenge to you is to complement the efforts of my government, which is creating a more stable macroeconomic framework by bringing down lending rates. I've said that I'm in a hurry. I'm in a hurry because the Ghanaian people are also in a hurry to see an improvement in the quality of their lives. And therefore, if we are really to give an impetus to private sector development in our country, lending rates have to come down. And they need to come down as a matter of urgency. And a strong commitment from a bank like EcoBank, the leading bank in our country, to tackle this anomaly, rapid declines of inflation with high lending rates, would be a very good signal to the others. It will be the way we can grow our private sector and enable it to create jobs. And with all the other linkages, just grow into an enhancement of our general prosperity. So, my challenge, and I'm speaking on behalf of the Ghanaians who are not here, is for you to look at reducing in banking lending rates as quickly as possible. And when you respond to my appeal, I'd like to assure the group CEO that I definitely will lend my voice to an improved banking culture that has it, that people pay back their loans. But I want once again to congratulate the promoters, the management, the board of directors of EcoBank on these tremendous strides that you're making, which is typified by this edifice that we're going to commission today. More grease to your elbows, and let us all work together to lift up Ghana and indeed move Ghana beyond aid. Thank you very much indeed.